Oh, happy Monday night, I guess. Welcome to the post-game show of the First and 10 NFL New York Jets podcast. How you doing tonight, brother? It's
No,
like it's
Kev,
like, I feel like I'm in a fucking revolving door here.
Kevin, I agree. If people don't watch our podcast and see the different shirts we're wearing, they think we're just doing the same show over and over and
Yeah,
over
yeah,
again.
yeah.
Oh, I
Yeah.
get it. I get it. The thing is, Kev, I listened to last week's podcast again, like I always do, to see what kind of off the wall things I was saying. And it wasn't that I was off the wall with a lot of the things I was saying, but I'm going to try to take a different approach this show and be a little relaxed because I know you gave a lot of numbers to me today and you have a lot to say. I have a lot to say myself, but I think I'm taking a different approach from you today. So let's
Well,
see how we play off of it.
it's just pathetic
No,
numbers. It's just pathetic
all right,
numbers.
so Kev, let me ask.
Let me give you a number. Let me give you a number 19. Do you know
Okay.
what the number 19 is?
I'm gonna guess either losing seasons, but is it the Jet as a whole or yesterday's game?
It's the amount of tackles you missed
Yeah,
yesterday.
that's what I was asking. Was it just? I thought
Holy
you meant all
shit.
right.
Are you kidding me?
19 missed tackles. Wow.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah. Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah. 19 missed tackles.
Are you kidding me?
That's a lot. That is a lot. Do you have numbers for the previous two other games? Was there a lot of missed tackles in the previous other two
No,
games?
yeah, I got a number for the previous two games, 31.
Yeah. The average.
Which if you break it down, in 3 games, your defense has allowed 93 points. That's
Yeah.
31 points a game. Three
Yeah.
weeks in a row. Are you kidding me?
Yeah. Well, Kev, just
Who,
before you're going, I thought early in July, I thought we said early in July, Steve Wilkes is not the guy. He couldn't hack it as a head coach. He was as a defensive coordinator, and he's at here.
where were you the last minute and 47 seconds, whatever it was?
Well, if you're going to have 19 missed tackles,
Make us stop.
and on that drive you had three.
And and then I gotta listen to and I like Glenn. But then I gotta listen to him today saying I same old Jets. So I don't even know what that means.
Yeah,
Sure, you know what that means. You know what that means? That means the last minute and 47 seconds of the game yesterday. That same old Jets.
yeah.
That same old Jets. You make a play. You take a 2-point lead. Holy shit, you're going to win the game. No, 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 no. Stand there so we can kick in the balls again.
You know, you see, I came on here and I didn't want to get down on Glenn. I wanted to take a different
No, no, no.
approach.
Like I said, I like him. I
Yeah,
like Glenn. I like him as a
but
player. I like him as a coach so far.
okay. But
But
you know what? You know what
you're
yesterday's
killing me.
game, you know what yesterday's game reminds me of? Dealing with Aaron Glenn. And I like him too before I say this and get all of Jet fandom mad. That game yesterday reminded me of, and this sums up Aaron Glenn's career as a Jet, the fake spike. The fake spike. Yeah, you thought we were going to win the game. We have our best man in coverage, and he falls asleep. Now, I'm supposed to believe a man who fell asleep on he was going to fake spike is going to lead my team to prominence, is going to lead my team to victories. I don't know now. I don't know now. I was not happy. And listen, say what you want. Act like you've been there, Glenn. Like that dance, doing that dance when we blocked the punt and all that. That dance would have fit better if that blunt was puck and there was no time left on the
Right,
clock.
right. If they had lined up for that field goal with 3 seconds left, and you
Yes,
did that, and that
yes,
was the game, and see ya, that was a
yeah,
walk off. Bye.
yeah. Because
That's
what
when
you
you
did,
do that. That's when you
yeah,
go like this. And
yeah,
yeah.
because what you did, you got 53 players and 20 coaches on the other side watching you. You know, you're in this league before. Act like you've been there, Glenn. You just rev them up too for the next minute and 48
I mean,
seconds.
I get it. I get it. But do it when you seal the game. That way, you didn't seal the game. There was way too much time. Not with this defense. You didn't
Just
seal anything.
It just shows you, Kevin, that Glenn has been removed from this franchise long enough. In his
He
head, he
forgot.
doesn't believe it's the same old Jets. But the Jets showed us yesterday why they're the same old
Yeah, the
Jets.
last minute. Yes,
Yes,
letting them come right down the field
yes,
and boom, sending you
yes.
home.
Because
Sending you
us
home with
life,
an L on your head.
yes, because us lifelong Jet fans have relived that scenario over and over. It's like a broken record and over and
Listen,
over.
the plot. He blocked the punt, ran it back. You texted me, holy shit, right?
Yeah,
And I
yeah.
said to myself, there's a minute and 47, whatever there was.
Enough time for us to
All
lose.
they need is three.
Yeah, enough time for us to lose.
Yes,
Because we've seen
you
that play
knew
out.
it was coming. You knew it was coming.
Yeah. And Kevin, maybe I'm far off.
And until your defense steps up and makes a stop in that spot, and you win that game on the road and bring it home, SOJ.
Kevin, and maybe I'm far off for saying this.
One more thing. One more
Go
thing.
ahead. Go, go,
And
go.
all I heard all day today was, "Well, yeah, but come back. They went to a prevent defense. Of course you came back.
Well, Kevin, hold on to that thought. Let's go back to that because
I mean, if
what
you're
I
any
was about,
at all, of course you came back.
yeah, what I was about to say, Kev, and I might be off base with this. I would have rather Tampa Bay been up 27-26 and our offense on the field because we might have had a better shot of Nick Folk kicking a
There you
55
go.
yarder than this fucking defense stopping anyone.
And
I'm sorry.
especially nowadays, guys are hitting 60-yarder.
Yes, like it's nothing.
So
Like it's
yes,
nothing. They're taking
right.
fucking steroids in their leg and they're kicking 60 yarders like it's a joke. Like it's
Mm-hmm.
a
Mm-hmm.
joke.
I mean,
I think, Kevin, listen, we can't judge this coaching staff on 3 games,
no,
but
you
I'm
can
hold on, but I'm about to. I'm about to. When you just said we've given up 93 points in 3 games, that's 31 points average per game. You're not beating anyone. You could have all
3
stars.
weeks in a
Yeah,
row.
you
3
could
weeks
have
in a
all
row.
stars on offense. You're not beating anyone. So you know what I say? If accountability, which we know is not a word with this organization, you tell Steve Wilks to go bye-bye. Steve Wilks, but I can't win with you, Steve. I can't win with this defense. Bye-bye. Promote someone else.
31 points.
Yeah. And Kevin, we were
Back
on the
back to back to back.
yeah.
Come on.
Disgusting. That means these teams are having 10 or 11 possessions a game, and they're scoring about on 5 or 6 of them. That's half the fucking possessions they're scoring on. And Kevin, we gave numbers last week to this Michael Clemens, and he should have been cut last week. And this team is so bad that they need him because when you lose a Jermaine Johnson, this is what you have. But let me give you numbers, and I don't know if these numbers are accurate, but let me give you some numbers on Michael Clemens yesterday. He had 2 penalties yesterday. 2. Okay? He had 1 pressure. He had twice as many missed tackles, 2, than he had solo tackles, 1. He had 0 sacks yesterday, 0 quarterback hits. When he's in on defense, the Jets allow 5.5 yards per carry. When he's sitting on the bench, the Jets allow 2.7 yards per carry.
What does that tell you?
It tells me that if he's the best option, this whole fucking draft class sucks. If he's the best option, Moji made bad decisions in free agency. If he's the best option, the whole scouting department needs to be fired.
Hmm.
This man, listen, I'm going to quote Mike Singletary, right? Remember when he went on that rant? Can't coach the man, can't play with the man, can't do it. What else do the Jets need to see to say that this Clemens is not the guy? Let's try let's try Brandon McGregor. Let's give Briggs, who we traded with the Cleveland, more time. Let's find out if Leonard Taylor is the real deal. Enough with this Clemens.
And I mean, I got to give him a pass on the penalty yesterday. He didn't grab the face mask. He grabbed the guy's jersey. He got that penalty on rep. That's what he got on.
Well, you know, Kevin,
Yes.
what are you going to do? What are you going to do? He's done this. He does this once a week. So of course these refs talk. They have a game plan. You know what they're hearing from the other refs and what the league is showing them. He's got to play a perfectly clean game because anything that's close, they're used to calling on him because this is his reputation. But we can't win with him, Kev. He's got to go. And Kevin, I said I wasn't going to get crazy, but we went on a rant last week and said maybe Sauce isn't the guy. I'm convinced he's not. He's not.
Don't even get me. Listen, don't even get me started.
But hold on, because I'm getting to a point, and you're probably going to get aggravated with me, and so is Jet fans. Quinnen Williams, again, nice player. They need to get him some more help on the D-line. I'm not giving up on him yet, but if a team comes calling and wants him for 2 first-round picks and a couple of seconds, whatever, he's got to go. And I'm going to tell you another player, and you're going to probably hate me for it, but I don't care because he's in the same boat as AVT. If you can't play, I can't sign you. Jermaine Johnson. You're our best guy. We know you are. But if you can't stay on the field, you're no good to me. You're no good to me.
I mean, what's up with the ankle? What's the matter?
No one's talking. No one's talking. Other guys tape it up. They get a Novocaine shot. They're ready to go.
I mean, and then again, I like the coach, but then I got to see this. What is that?
Yeah, what was that?
I thought if I had just turned it on, okay, if I had been out all day and I came in and I turned it on and that's what I saw, I would have thought we won.
Yeah. Yeah.
They were all walking off and he's going like this, this. I would have thought we won. Like we pulled it out of the fire.
So to me, that says to me that he was happy that this team showed some fight against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers team who already took their foot off the brakes in the fourth quarter because they were up 20-6. They took their foot off the gas.
23-6.
Yeah, they took their foot off the gas. And here's another thing, Jet fans. You want to be happy about it again? You want to be happy about it? 5 starters. 5 starters did not start for them because they were injured, and they lost. We'll say their best receiver, although that rookie and God, whatever his name is, that kid could catch.
What a catch. What a catch with that one hand, right?
And this is what I'm saying. This guy was in the draft. How did he slip? How did we not? Where's our scouting department? Can you imagine this kid lining up with friggin' Wilson? I'm sorry, Kevin. People want to knock Wilson. I know he has some drops, but the man is the only offense. These teams know to stop Breece Hall. They know to put 2 men on Wilson. There's no one else that they fear on this offense.
Do you know our quarterback was our leading rusher?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Kevin, you gave numbers. You gave 19, okay? You remember how you said if you turned on the game and you didn't know the score and you saw Aaron Glenn, hold on, you saw Aaron Glenn clap and you would have thought we won, right? So here, I got one for you because, Tyrod Taylor, I'm give him some props here. He probably the only one who deserves a star. I'm going to tell you these numbers and you're going to say, oh, you sure they lost? Tyrod Taylor yesterday was 26 for 36 for 197 yards, 2 TDs. All right, 1 interception. He rushed for 48 yards, and his passer rating was 92. But because the defense can't hold somebody for 100 seconds, we lose. We lose.
He played good. The pick six was a killer.
Yeah. It's a
The
bad throw
killer.
from the start. You
And
never make that cross-country pass like
right.
that.
But I also have to get on Mr. Contract extension. Can you come back to the ball? Can you make a play? If anything, knock it down.
Yes.
Get in
All
there,
right.
stick your hand, stick it. If okay, you're not going to catch it, stick your hand in there so he doesn't. Do something.
But he did say on his SNY
He should
press
have came back.
conference,
Yes.
he did say I should have helped out more. So
Yeah.
props to him for that. He's taking ownership of that.
Yeah.
But how many times, Kev, and all
Come
you
on,
Jet
why
fans,
are we still doing this? Why is that still happening? You don't know to come back to the ball. You're saying
No.
it after the fact. I get it, and that's great, but you're supposed to be like a 5-star receiver.
I just
You're
think the
supposed to
young
know
man,
to do that.
you're right. Kevin, I'm
It's
just going to take this
like automatic. It's supposed to be automatic. That's what you do.
I'm going to take this approach with Garrett Wilson. He's got his money, but he's frustrated. And yesterday was a play that he knows the ball is coming to him, and he saw the guy cut in front, and his first reaction was, oh, fuck, I know it. And then he realized, oh, shit, I should have done this. I don't think you'll see him make that mistake again. That's my opinion.
You can't.
That's my opinion.
That's why you're the one.
Yeah.
Because you're supposed to know better than you're supposed to know to come back to the ball. Make a play on the defender. Even if you knock it down, knock it out of his hands, something.
I guess
Break
maybe
it
I
up.
like Wilson a little too much. I'm trying to give him a little more
Yeah.
credit. But
No, I like him too.
I think he's carrying a whole offense. And when these teams are going to stack the box to stop Hall, he's carrying the weight of the Jet universe on him. He's carrying the weight of 15 years of no playoffs because he's going to be here another 4 years, 5 years. He's carrying the weight of all us angry Jet fans for the last 15 years, which he knows nothing about. He was a young man when the Jets last had Rex Ryan.
And that gets me back to the GM. Help? Hello? Any help for this guy?
Yeah.
Somebody on the other side? Anybody?
That's where Moji dropped the ball, that they didn't bring in another receiver.
So somebody that's actually going to make a defensive coordinator pay attention to him?
Yes. And you know, Kevin, and it is the truth. But you got to give us Jet fans props. Like we're so bad that we're grasping at straws. I keep hearing, we'll give Aaron a break. He's coaching Joe Douglas's guys. Well, you fans who are saying that were the same fans who gushed over Sauce, who gushed over Quinnen Williams, who gushed over Quincy Williams, who gushed over Jeremy and Sherwood, who gushed over Alan Lazard when he came here. I mean, what? So now all of a sudden you want to say, oh, now we got to wait till he gets rid of all the dead weight?
This is the NFL. These guys get paid.
Exactly.
They're professionals. Win a damn football game. Win a football game. Enough with the damn excuses here. Win a football game.
No, I
the
agree.
Browns win a football game.
Let me tell you something.
A football game.
Let me tell you something. Did you say you said the Browns, correct?
Yes.
You said the Browns. I happened to watch the Browns score where Joe Flacco, who looks like he should be in a fucking wheelchair, 5 minutes, 13 points against the Packers to win that game. 5 minutes, 13 points.
Win a football game.
As corny as this sounds for me saying this, and I know it's corny, but the saying is, when the going gets tough, right? Everyone knows what the rest of, but in Jets land is when the going gets tough, we cower like little sissies and put our penises between our legs and run for cover. Because that's all this team ever does.
4 out of the last 7 years, we've started 0-3.
Kevin, I got one for you. And if you guess this one, you really are a Jet diehard. And there might be others, but this was the one that stood out
How
to
do we
me
get
today.
4 out of the last 7 years we've started 0-3? How do we keep watching this?
Anyway, no, I agree with you, but you asked me today when was the last time the Jets won a game, and yeah, we thought it was a lot longer. They won the final game,
Yeah.
But I got a number for you, and I could be wrong, but this was the game that stuck out for me. When was the last time you remember defense making a key stop that got us a win?
Getting a turnover. I can't remember getting a turnover.
Yeah. So in saying that to you, you know what game?
Let
Yeah,
alone get a play to get a win.
yeah. But Kevin, and listen, Jet fans, tell me out there. I could be wrong. I'm sure there was one or two. But the last time I remember
I don't
this
know.
defense,
Revis?
no, yeah. Oh, anyway, I'm going to tell you. The last time I remember this defense coming up big and getting us a win was the Sam Darnold game when he came back from mono against Dallas. Now, let me split up for you. 24-22. Dallas is going for the 2-point conversion to tie this game up, and Jamal Adams stepped inside and knocked the ball down and gave us the win. That was I believe, 6 years ago. That was the last time I recall sitting there going, wow, the defense made a key stop when it mattered.
Defense stepped up.
Yeah. In the last 7 years, that's the game that I remember.
I mean, how many times have we seen, just like yesterday, you take the lead late, there's a minute, whatever. How many times we saw that with the Pats, and boom, here comes Brady right down the field, field goal. See ya.
Kevin, let me ask you something. To a man, that Jet defense, when they saw special teams do what they did, and one of their key guys, Will McDonald, being the star of that play, not only blocking it, but having the wherewithal to pick it up and run instead of doing what Quinn today, knocked the ball down and then almost celebrate before he realized there's a fucking live ball. Anyway, that defense should have been so pumped up that they should have tore the roof off that place in the final 100 seconds.
There should have been no stopping that defense. You had an injured offensive line on the other side.
Yeah.
They did anything they wanted.
Yeah. And in that final 100,
one sack, and that was two guys combined.
Yeah.
2.5.
Yeah. And that final 100 seconds, those three kids who never played a snap, was playing for their future, stopped Quinnen Williams, Will McDonald, Phillips, Michael Clemens. Like, we didn't even put pressure on them. And Kevin, I said it to you earlier. I know I'm jumping.
And who lost containment on the outside on the Mayfield run all the way down the sideline?
Yeah.
Who lost containment on that? Nobody was contained on the outside?
I thought somebody told me it was Malachi, the rookie kid.
Mm-hmm.
But Kev, it shouldn't have been that situation. That defense should have been so pumped up that it should have been 3 and out. They should have said offense stepped up, check. Special teams stepped up in the biggest way, check. Now we got to step up.
How about you seal it with an INT, get a turnover, something? How many forced fumbles? How many punched balls are you going to hit out and not get?
Yeah. Because all they want to do is be on ESPN. Quincy, whatever the friggin' Williams, the linebacker's name is, he stripped the ball and was about to celebrate, and you see it on his face. And then he realizes the ball. Come on, what's this? What's this? Meanwhile, they sack our quarterback and recover the ball. We can't do this because all we want to do is celebrate.
Yeah, I think I said that to you. I said, They get a turnover, they get the ball.
Yeah,
We never get the ball.
no, I know. And every Jet fan knows this. Every Jet fan knows this. It's gotten so bad in Jet Nation that now we're fighting amongst each other. Like the fans are like, "Oh, he stinks. No, you stink." Oh. It's like this is how bad of an organization we become.
I don't listen. What do you even say? What do you even say? Like I said, when your quarterback's your top rusher, what do you even say? I mean, all right. Oh, the comeback, the comeback. Well, where were you for the first three quarters?
Yeah,
Three and a half quarters. Where were you?
yeah.
What were you doing?
Kevin, I know this is going to sound stupid to say, but Aaron Glenn, did he already lose the locker room?
I mean, you're lucky the Bucks sucked too yesterday.
Yeah, yeah.
Or else that could have been 53
Oh,
to
yeah. If they
whatever.
were healthy, you weren't getting 10 penalties yesterday. No, I know. I
Holy
know.
shit.
But Kevin, think about it. About it. These guys who came off the practice squad, Quentin Williams should have been eating all day. He didn't.
Hmm.
McDonald should have been eating all day. He didn't.
I mean,
We
they
had
had
one sack yesterday.
what did I hear? The Bucks had 14 penalties or something.
14. Is that what they finished with? Because they had 10 by halfway through the second.
Yeah, I think it was the first half or something. They had 14 or something.
Yeah. Yeah.
How do you how do you still lose to a team that has 14 penalties and a half?
Yeah. Yeah. I watched the Charger game yesterday, Kev. And you want to talk about coaching? The Chargers had, I believe if I remember right at the end of the game, three penalties. 60 minutes of football, three penalties. We have
Discipline,
three
discipline.
penalties on the drive. We have three penalties on the drive. And Kevin, I know we haven't heard yet because everyone's still washing their tears away and cleaning their wounds. Mark my words. Sometime on Wednesday, Thursday, maybe even Friday, someone's going to look at the Jets schedule and say, we could still win 11 games.
We got the Jets.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean someone's going to look at our schedule? No,
Yeah.
come on, man.
Yeah.
Come
Someone's going to look and say,
on.
well, Kevin, I'm just gonna play around with you. The Dolphins, we should beat them, but I doubt it. Okay?
That, we'll screw it up somehow.
Someone's gonna convince us by saying, Dallas, look what the Bears did to them. They're coming into our house. We
I
should
mean,
be able to beat them.
you'd think we stink. Miami stinks, but you'll
Yeah.
lose to them.
Yes. Because you want to know why? Because it's Monday night, and to a man, they're going to come out because they know the world is watching, and they're going to want to play their best game not because they want to be on Miami, for some of them are free agents, some of them are going to get traded, and they want a team to say, let's see if we could get this guy.
Because the coach ain't going to last, McDaniels.
Yeah, no, no, especially if he loses to the Jets and they're building on Monday night when the world is watching.
And
Especially,
this is it. And this is it for us again. Monday
yeah,
Night Football, under the lights, division game,
yeah,
blah, blah, blah. You know,
yeah, yeah,
egg, egg,
yeah,
egg,
yeah.
egg, egg.
And you want to know something, Kevin? I got a good laugh out of this. I don't know if you noticed. There's two Monday night games. So they're not even going to subject the viewers to watching the Jet game if it's pathetic. Because you could switch over to Cincinnati and Denver, which might be another bad game too, with the Bengals not having a quarterback. But there's two Monday night games next week.
Think about that Black Friday game. Oh, God. Are you kidding me?
Mm.
Remember in Miami?
Yeah, yeah,
That was here, right? That was here.
I believe so.
Yeah.
I mean, the NFL is almost
I
a
can't.
I mean, you're going into week 4 and they're playing a doubleheader Monday night game. Week 4? I think football is so worried that people are going to turn off this game that they're giving you another game just in case. Just in case.
Somebody's got to win.
Yeah. Listen, the way the Bengals are playing with their backup quarterback, that might be a laugh or two against the Broncos because the Broncos are
Yeah,
pretty good.
yeah, yes, yes. Somebody's got to win. The Dolphins and the Jets.
Yeah.
Somebody.
But Kevin, you know, we look at the Panthers and we say, oh, they might be the worst team in the league. They won 31-0 yesterday. We look at the
Yes.
Bears and we say, yeah, first time head coach, the quarterback is shaky. They beat Dallas. They put a spanking on Dallas. Here
Why
we are
can't
playing.
why can't we win a football game?
And listen again, get mad at me, Jet Nation, and tell me in the comments because the players we tout as our good players or our great players or our A players suck. They're B's and C's on other teams. Sorry. I'm sorry. I said to you last week, do
And
you
man,
stay up?
what a waste of money, Sauce. Come on,
Yeah.
man.
Do you stay up late at night scratching your head saying, how are we going to stop Quinnen Williams? Do you stay up late at night worrying about that? Where's his? And listen, again, I keep going after him because he's the big name on this defense. But again, where's his Bosa? Where's his Watt? Where's his Khalil Mack? Even the Giants have 4 great pass rushers.
Hmm.
Where's his help? Like, and I hate to knock him. He's just the easy prey because he's the big
Yeah,
name on that
yeah.
line. And I'll say it again. I started this show by saying it. If Jermaine Johnson can't stay healthy like AVT, he's useless to us.
Can't
He's
play if you're
useless to
not.
us.
Can't do nothing if you're not on the field.
I'm sorry. Like, I'm at the point where if a team comes calling before the deadline and they're willing to give us some good draft capital for a Jermaine Johnson, for a Sauce Gardner, for a Quinnen Williams, I got to take it because we've seen what we got and we can't win with them. I don't want to
Especially if
hear.
especially if you're in the abyss by then, you know.
Well, Kevin, if we lose a week from tonight,
You're
if
you're
we
0
lose,
4.
we're
You're
in the
0 4.
abyss.
You're 0 4 and it's over, man.
Yeah, and then has anybody? What is there, a 2% chance of making the playoffs at
Look,
0 and 4? If
you you go 0 4, you lost the first quarter of the season. It's gone.
you know what, Kev, and I hate to say this because again, we didn't talk play. At least I didn't think players, but I did think competitive football. You almost have to treat this Miami game as a win and move on. Because if we're just being realistic, again, rose-colored glasses right now, so forgive me. Dallas does not scare me.
Yeah.
Denver does. The Panthers in our building does not scare me. And the Bengals on the road with a backup quarterback does not scare me. But it all has to start by beating Miami. And I said to you, if they can't beat Miami, there's a good chance they beat no one on this schedule.
That's right. That's right.
We could become the Detroit Lions of 0-17.
I mean, Monday should be your get right game.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They almost have to treat this like a playoff game. Win and move on. Win and have life.
Hmm. Hmm.
Win and have some hope.
Or else you know, 0 4, your season's dead, man. It's
Yeah,
dead. It's
yeah.
dead. It's
And
just
you know what,
it's
Kevin?
just sitting there floating.
And you want to know something, Kevin? If that does happen, if that does happen where we wake up or we go to bed Monday night next week at 0 and 4, I don't care if he ever plays Sauce again. Let's see what the practice squad kids could do. I don't care if Jermaine Johnson never sees the field. Let's see what Leonard Taylor could do. Let's see what Brendan McGregor could do. Because if these kids can't play, we have to build this whole ship again from scratch.
Teams pick on him now.
Pick on who?
Sauce. Quarterbacks
Yeah,
pick on him now.
Sauce. He's
Yeah.
showing nothing. He holds constantly.
because
He can't
because even
tackle.
even if you don't even if your receiver doesn't catch the ball, you're probably gonna get a pass interference.
Didn't he have two yesterday? He had the one
Yeah,
on 3rd and 26.
yep. You're probably gonna get a PI. Well, that's what that was. That's
Yeah,
what that was. That says let's get him on a
yeah,
PI. That's what
I
that
know.
was. That yeah.
Of course. What we ever do that?
They knew he was gonna commit it, and sure enough, there he goes.
Kevin, let me ask you a question. Because I was out in my neighborhood today, and another Jet fan came over to me, and he said this to me. And it's funny. Maybe he watches our show. What should I say to you that I wish the Jets would do every game on offense first play?
Throw the ball, throw deep.
Exactly. That's what he said to me. He said, Greg, when are they just going to throw the ball first play deep to keep these defensive honest?
Mm.
Hmm.
Fitzpatrick took Brandon Marshall in London.
When? Maybe you get a pass
Yay.
interference.
Yep.
This team knows it's so vanilla, even with Ishwin, with however you pronounce our offense. Like it's the same thing. Run, run, run. And now I'm really jumping the gun. How many times, Steve Wilkes, do I have to see the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in the first quarter and a half run that screen 4 times successfully for 15 plus yards, and you still don't know how to stop it?
The play calling on both sides of the ball yesterday was horrendous. Horrendous.
What
So
year is this, Kevin? This could be 2019, 28, the same.
you're going for it on fourth down or whatever it is. Remember, we said it to each other.
Huh?
How about a QB sneak? It was 4th and inches.
Yeah,
Instead, you
yeah.
got Braylon Allen lined up 4 yards in the
It's back.
backfield.
Yeah. Four
They said,
yards
gee, what's
backfield.
coming?
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. 4 yards in the backfield
Are
when
you
you need
kidding
six
me?
inches. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Here's the other thing, Kevin.
If we know that, I don't get it, man.
Yeah. Now, Kevin, here's the other thing. We griped me and you. I think it was 3rd and 4, third down, 4 yards to go, and they threw that pass to Wilson. And we both didn't like the call. But I don't know if I said it out loud or I said it to you, if I texted you and said, I don't mind that call if you're going for it on 4th down. But if you're not going
Right.
for it on 4th down, then you have to call a better call that either gets us a little closer or gets us a first down.
Yep.
But when you
Listen,
do that play, see, that play led me believe they were going to go for it on 4th down no matter what.
I mean, when I saw 4th and inches and you're running a play, how can you say you're trying to win the game?
Yeah.
That's not
You,
even trying to win the game. That's just stupidity.
Tyrod Taylor's pretty quick. I mean, we couldn't do something, some trickery, something, even a push for 6 inches,
Push
8 inches.
push. Push
My,
push.
yeah, yeah. I
Extend your arms and you got a first down.
seriously trot the friggin' line. Everyone else does it, only we don't do. We're spreading the formation to pitch it back 4 yards when we need 8 fucking inches.
Yes. And you wonder why he gets dropped for a 2 yard loss.
Yeah. So you need
Yeah.
8 inches for yeah. So let's do the math. You need 8, but you're going to pitch it back 12 feet to get 8 inches. Make any sense? No.
Yes.
Jets. It's the Jets.
Yeah.
The Jets.
I,
I know. You know what? Yeah.
this is the shit that leaves you speechless.
Yeah.
And this is the shit that makes you say SOJ.
Yeah. And you know what's funny, Kev? Our crosstown, our brothers in arms, the New York Giants, are just as bad as us.
Mm-hmm.
Just as bad as us. But you don't hear the same old Giants because last night they at least put up a fight. They at least were in that game.
And you got Super Bowls.
You know?
You got a track record. You gotta have an organizational track record. Oh, don't get me wrong, so do we, but it's not quite the same.
The Seattle Seahawks, I know he only had 2 touchdown passes, with Sam Darnold put up 48 points yesterday.
Mhm.
48 points.
Win a football game. Why can't we win a football game? Everybody else wins a football game.
Because when we have some semblance of talent, we don't know how to coach it.
And there's always some stupid reason that, or some boneheaded play, a missed tackle, a blown assignment, a bad penalty that causes us to lose, a turnover causes us to lose these games.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's the same thing over and over and over and over again.
But let me
Like
ask
I
you something,
like
because
like we started the show, I said it's like a revolving door.
yeah. Let me ask you a question. Maybe you know, because I don't. And shame on me. We have a quarterbacks coach.
Oh hell, I don't know.
Like, I know the Vikings have Josh McCown. He's there.
I
Like,
don't think so.
when
But
Fields comes off the field and Tyrod Taylor, who do they go to talk to? The
oh, cool.
OC?
You'll see. Yeah, I don't know.
But that doesn't make any sense to me. What does he know about quarterbacking? Like, why haven't the Jets in all these years reached out to a Pennington to see if he has any interest? I'm just wondering who
Make too
our
much
quarter.
sense, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I just don't
But
understand. Like, I don't know if every team has a quarterbacks coach, but this is a franchise hungry for a quarterback, and we don't have a coach that our quarterback could come off the field and say, Coach, what did I not see? What instead they go on the computer and they look. Big friggin' deal. It's gotta be a teachable moment, not just looking at it. Show them what you mean. If they don't have somebody to go to talk to, what's the point? We're going to get the same 3 years and gone, 3 years and gone, 3 years and gone. But yet, Geno Smith leaves, goes to the playoffs. Sam Darnold leaves, goes to the playoffs. Like, what do we have to do here? What do we
and
and the quarterback that everyone loved couldn't wait to get rid of Sam Darnold was a bum. It's a bum.
what's San Francisco's record? Who's the D coordinator?
Yeah. But Kevin, forget that. Even the
But it's
opposite
everywhere.
side.
It's everywhere. It doesn't matter
Yeah.
whether it's coaches, players. It doesn't matter. You get out from under this cloud, from this black cloud that hovers over this franchise, and you succeed.
So, Kevin, here's what I'm going to say to that. It's not that they forget how to coach when they come here. The scouting department scouts these players, tells Joe Douglas and the GMs and the coaches, this guy, and then they bring him in. But do you realize these guys don't have it upstairs? Because they keep making the same mistakes. It's not like Salah forgot how to coach. He went to San Francisco and he says, guys, 1+1 is 2. It sinks in and they understand it. They understand it.
And I mean, eventually the losing has to beat you down as a coach, I would think. I
Yeah,
mean, you work your ass off all week, you game plan and shit, and
because
you can't get a W.
yeah, Kevin. Because how many times can I tell you 1+1 is 2? How many times?
Mm, hmm
Here's another example. You talk about teams who just know how to coach, how to get the message in. New England couldn't wait to get rid of Matt Jones. He's in San Francisco, has already got 2 wins, and he looks good doing it.
Yep. It's a you
Yeah,
know that's what we were hoping with the Fields. That maybe eventually you hit it right.
yeah,
Whether it's the Vikings for Darnold, and now the Seahawks are the
yeah.
freaking Seahawks for Geno, and whatever.
Well, now Donald's with the Seahawks and they're two
That's what I
and one.
mean.
They
Yeah,
they
now the
beat the
Seahawks.
Steelers. Yeah, they
Hmm
beat the Steelers and annihilated the Bengals yesterday.
Yep.
That game was over with by halftime. Yeah, but you see, Kevin, again, We go back. You brought it up earlier. The Browns. For 55 minutes, their offense couldn't do crap. But the defense did enough, held the Packers to 10 points. And then
Hmm.
in the final 5 minutes,
Kept them in the game.
lightning struck. Boom, 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 boom. And when you blinked, it was 13-10. And they won a game.
Hmm.
We block a field goal, not only block it, because we never ever do things like that. We the ball and return it for the lead. And this Steve Wilkes and this defense couldn't hold them for 1:48 for 108 seconds. You couldn't hold them?
Shit the bed.
But not only, and before the defense even steps on the field, special teams has got to do a better job of not making them start at the 35
Yeah,
yard
come
line.
on. Come on.
Make a friggin' tackle. Let them start from the 20. Make it a little hard.
Missed tackles. Why can't this team tackle? How do you have 19 missed tackles?
Yeah. Especially since Glenn told the world how they were practicing it. How they were putting them in pads to practice it.
I mean, what I was listening to a couple guys talking today, players. They were saying, well, some of it was angle, some of it was this, some of it was that. Well, angle? What? Come on, man.
I just have one more question because we could just keep
It's
going
like
full circle.
fundamentals. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
It's
I have a question for you because here's another thing I'm sick of. Healthy scratches. Why are these guys constantly not like if Michael Clemens is so bad that you're a healthy scratch, then how bad are you? So 3 weeks in a row, we have the defensive tackle, Esapole. Is he that bad that he can't get on the field? 3 weeks he's been a scratch.
I don't know. We
We
haven't
got the
seen them.
defensive tackle, Jay Tufel, 2 weeks, healthy scratch. Like, are these guys that bad that they can't get on the field? So
Don't
why are
know.
they here?
Yeah, don't know.
Because Michael Clemens is not the answer.
I don't know.
I think the only thing Aaron Glenn probably kind of did right yesterday is that even when he went into the fourth quarter, he left Tyrod out there instead of panicking and putting Cook out there. But again, it was such take your foot off the brakes that the Buccaneers, that was an outlier that fourth quarter. You can't live by that fourth
No,
quarter.
I was saying put in Cook. What do you got to lose?
Yeah,
That's when it
yeah,
was 23-6. What
yeah.
did and they looked like they couldn't even get out of their own way.
Yeah. And it shows you, it's a perfect example of why you can't get happy about what the Jets did. Because after they did what they did, the Buccaneers woke up and said, all right, pedal to the metal. And they did what they did because our defense couldn't stop a fucking wet rag.
Nope. Nope. Listen, you could see there was they were coming down. There was too much time. I heard one person say, well, maybe McDonald should have kneeled down at the one and taken some time off the clock
Yeah. Yeah.
and then let somebody score.
Even if you wanted to do that, the Jets would have two penalties. We'll be
We
back
would
to
have,
the
yeah,
11.
would have
Yeah.
been
So.
would have been third and goal at the 15 or
Yeah,
something.
no, I know. I understand what you're saying because we're so hungry for wins. We're even talking nonsense,
Yes.
But anyway, all right. I'll see you
Yeah.
Wednesday when we talk Jet Miami, which is
Jets fins.
yeah. I get
Squish the
that.
fish.
I like the post you sent. That game's going to be on Comedy Central. You might be right. You might be right. Don't tell me football isn't scripted. They knew these two teams are going to be so bad they put a backup game in for week 4.
Listen, thanks for watching, you guys. How the hell will we keep doing this? I don't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
All right. We'll see you on Wednesday night. And until then, get up. We'll talk to you later. Have a good one.